Because I had my baby C-section, so I was just in a lot of pain after giving birth. I needed to rest, so she was there to take care of the baby. All I did was feed the baby and sleep.
I've got miracles on miracles, a million little miracles. Miracles on miracles, count your miracles. 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't even count them all.
Elenemfam, what's happening? We are back again, man.
Hi elenemfam, welcome back to another video. Like we promised, we are continuing with our series called First Time Parenting. First Time Parenting, yes. My name is Letho, also known as Akuma. Thank you so much to our returning subscribers. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you click on that subscribe button. It's free.
And the notification bell to get notified every time we post.
Yes, so my husband is gonna take it from there because I can see the Jahid. It's like, give me the mic.
Did you tell them who you are?
I did.
Okay. Let me tell them who I am. My name is still Mr. Chemtula, also known as Mr. Chemtula. Got people changed, but not God. Is 2 chains and not God. Also known as. How does it go?
I don't know. My life is a disaster. Mama Mujola Nerast.
Captain of the winning team, man of integrity from the highest towers of society, the principal of principles, and Mr. DJ, what you play my song, my life is a disaster. Mama Mujola Nerast, DJ Pastor, also known as Umkuluwa, Wabakulu, Wabakulka, Wamkulu, Nomakulu, so Kulu, also known as Ibuda. Endala ijana of the Bafondins, Ihrotman of the Magodins, Abasutubaya Boza. Sorry, baby, I can't tolagala. Today, again, we have the Malingas. By now, you know them. They're here. They'll just quickly tell us again, remind us their names, and then we get into it because it's such an important topic that we're talking about. Fam, that was a nice game. People responded quite positively, and there was a debate about who you want to be in the winning team or you want to be in the losing team but being the best player. So it was actually quite nice, and people love you. They're saying that you must be residents in this channel. We'll think about it, you know. we'll think about it, but for now, yeah, welcome yet again. Just quickly tell us your names and we get into it.
Yeah. Cool. I'm Hlengiwe.
I'm Tino.
And we are the Malingas.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like they have a YouTube channel already. I love the Malingas.
Someone was asking in the comment section, do they have a YouTube channel? It's like it's happened in my head. It has happened.
So I guess he knows what you guys are gonna say.
We are preempting. We are posting that one on Tuesday. This is how we do YouTube, guys. So they're asking, do they have a YouTube channel, guys? They might consider this, but yeah, man. We are talking about first-time parenting.
Yeah.
And
actually, their son is almost the same age as
Lulu. And your son's name is Uya. You said
So we like the second name is
Uyabongwa. The second name is Musa.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful name.
Oh, Uyabongwa.
No, but it's 2 names.
Yeah.
But
it goes
Okay. Nice.
It's like Musa.
Yeah. Okay. Who came up with the name?
So we had Musa. We always had Musa, and then Ugogo was like, she was praying and she got this name.
Revelation.
She doesn't want to tell us. She doesn't want to impose the name. So I'm like, tell us, maybe you might like it. And then she was like, we are Bongo. Okay, we are Bongo. So we're going to split it in 2 names.
That's nice. Because Ogogo can be anything, eh?
Yes. So unique, you know what I'm saying? We are Bongo.
Yeah. And his arrival, was it planned?
So when we got married, I always said to my husband, baby, when you get married, I want to have a baby. Like I'm getting older, you know.
Yeah.
So it was, I can say that it was planned because straight after we got married, like, okay, we're just giving ourselves a month just to be together, and then afterwards we'll see.
The campaigning.
We're not gonna prevent the baby from coming.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. So with that, were you like after you were planning like financially as well, or just like we'll see. Like it will be nice, but like
you know what? Actually, the planning happened way before we got married. When we were dating, we were actually talking about these things.
Nice.
You know, we're talking about finances. You know, like what we wish to have. You know, what we want to get to in life. So kids, everything was already discussed.
Guys, that's the way to go. Honestly, I feel like you guys did it right.
Wow. I was also thinking about the budget.
Really?
Yeah, the accountant was like, I did a spreadsheet.
Oh.
I did a spreadsheet of what do we have, like how much money we bring in, how we want to split our expenses before we got married. So when we got married, we already knew how we are handling our finances.
That's very important.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Hey, some of us. But when you're getting married older, you know.
If you're not married now, by the time we get married with all this information, I'm sure it's gonna be beneficial.
Come on, you'll be winning in this marriage thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, nice one. Hey, okay.
So I'm just gonna. We have the questions here so that we don't mumble and we're all over the place. So we might look down. So when we're looking down, we're
not looking down on you.
Yeah, we're looking. So we have a question here. We just wanted to find out if you experience any physical changes after giving birth.
Of course. Of course. And I think it happened even before giving birth. When you're pregnant, then you start. Some people are fortunate; they don't get stretch marks. But I did. I wasn't one of the fortunate people. So I think that whole thing, the change for me, started even before having my baby. So I remember getting the first one. I called my sister. I'm like, "You said if I use tissue oils and all these things, I won't get them." And then I was a little bit depressed. I was there to see it, and then it was worse after having the baby. I can't go back to my weight. I can't wear my clothes. I can't do this. It's I'm still not back where I was. Sometimes it's a struggle, but I'm embracing it. Is he embracing it?
Yeah, definitely. I am embracing it. I mean, I was there to see all of that. And all I had to do is, support her. Tell her, it's gonna be okay. You'll catch up one day.
Actually, he feels sorry for me. So he feels sorry for me. He look at me like, I feel like he wishes that he could do something, So what I've started doing, I'm like, okay, instead of complaining about how I've gained weight and the changes, let me start exercising. And I used to run. But then I stopped during my pregnancy. I couldn't exercise. I couldn't do anything during my pregnancy. So then I now bought a bike. So I bought a bike.
Really? Oh, you can ride?
No, not that one. The stationary one. The stationary one that I'm using indoors. So at least I've got no excuse now. I can exercise. So then we've got some gym equipment at home. So hopefully we can just stick to it and get some results.
One day you'll join me in the mountain bike, right?
Yeah, we'll discuss that.
And then you mentioned that obviously, like, you started being kind of conscious about it when it was coming. Now the baby is here, and then you can see that it's not going back to what you were used to. How did that then affect you? Did it affect you in any way, especially mentally, knowing that this is what I used to look like, and then here's this gift that you've been waiting for, almost is here, and then you look at the body. Did it still matter as much, or now you sort of change when you look at the, you're like, you know what? Yes, I understand that physically I've changed, but when you look at this beautiful one, you're like, you know what? It was all worth it. So did it affect you mentally? I think that's.
I think to a certain point it did. But obviously you read also. You read about all this, and they tell you that it's stripes you get for being a mom. It's a mark basically that you get. You've carried this person, you've brought someone into this world. So I think I'm much better now. I've learned to embrace it. I've learned to look at myself and be like, it's okay, it is what it is, I can't really stress much about it. All I can try to do now is lose the weight, because obviously it's just I'm not gonna go anywhere, but I can try to lose the weight now. I've just had to talk to myself, and because even him, he couldn't comfort me that much. He tried, but some of the things I need to talk to myself.
Yeah,
say it's okay, it's okay as long as I can still dress up and look beautiful, get clothes that would look nice on me. It becomes your own battle that you need to fight and get over.
And the little things that you as a husband do, when she dresses up, she looks beautiful. I mean, give her that affirmation. Oh, you look nice. And one thing that I love about my wife is that her makeup is on point.
That's what I was saying.
That affirmation, it really helps. I believe it goes a long way. So keep it, constant. Keep appreciating, whatever she wears, keep, you'll see how much of a difference it makes, and just it's up to that positive energy.
Like you guys have a book that you are reading.
But I'm actually interested to know, because we always focus more on women's emotions after giving birth, but we never really ask how the husband is feeling, because they also are aware that there's going to be a change now. Like, are you, with that excitement, do you also feel anxious or you wonder, am I going to be a good father? Am I going to be able to now take care of my wife? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing enough? Where were you, like, emotionally?
For me, it was exciting. I think what helped is that we spoke about it before. And I sort of like expected, whatever that was happening. I sort of like had I had a...
You'd already imagined
I had already imagined it. I was ahead already. So I was expecting it, and my focus was on my wife. And the nice thing about it as well is the support. I think, listening to Abomfundisi at church, speaking about the kids, looking at other men at church also kind of like helped. But what's important is, the discussion that you have with your wife. It really helps you sort of like calm down a bit.
What I'm getting here is that it's very important to talk about it. Talk. Empower yourself. Read books. Watch TV shows together around parenting. Prepare yourself mentally, and then the transition will be much easier.
One thing I know though, as you mentioning about reading, because she mentioned like reading and watching videos and stuff. Guys, we try as men, but women will always go that extra mile, especially when it comes to like parenting and pregnancy, just as like they do go an extra mile. So I think one thing that I learned, which is I'm gonna take this information going forward, because I think I failed when it comes to that, was the fact that I didn't really listen to the things that she was saying, she was suggesting. She would say, let's go to the prenatal classes. And then I'll come back halfway, that kind of thing. And then now when the baby was here, I felt underqualified, and she was flourishing. And then all of a sudden now I feel like, okay, I should have taken seriously. So I think it's very important, like for guys just in general, even if you're not gonna go and read, but the information that she comes with, we take it because it also helps in understanding where she's at as well. So
they mentioned help, because you said you had help, and then you mentioned church. Like, what help did you have? Thank you.
So we had my parents. They stayed not far from us. They're very close to us. So they close in terms of distance physically. Because in my mind I'm thinking, okay. So, but in terms of location, so they're not far from us. So after giving birth, then I was able to go home. And be with my mom. So we then agreed that he's gonna take paternity leave when I come back to the house.
Okay.
So because my mom, she's a stay-at-home mom, so she was then able to help me with the baby every day. Because I had my baby C-section, so I was just in a lot of pain after giving birth. I needed to rest, so she was there to take care of the baby. All I did was feed the baby and sleep.
That's nice.
She will take care of the baby, she'll cook for me, clean, do my laundry, everything. All I did was sleep. Take my meds and sleep. When she finds me standing by the kitchen doing dishes, clean how much pants.
Wow.
She would say that. So my mom was amazing.
I never really thought about how beneficial going home is, because I used to think to myself, I want to be with my husband and I want my husband to bond. But now that I think about it, and that first few weeks, because I also gave birth C-section, and it was very painful. So I can imagine like not having to cook, to clean, to just and focus on the healing. Because I used to tell my friends that after giving birth by C-section, there's no one who's gonna say, let me take the baby and you heal. You have to feed the baby, take care of the baby, and take care of yourself. But I never thought there's someone who actually experienced that. Where there's someone who's caring for the baby.
I promise you, I was at home for a full month. And I never slept with the baby at night. Like I would express the milk, and then we slept in one room, obviously with my mom and the baby. But she would be like, "Can you sleep?" She'll be there with the baby. I'll just use the thingy, the espresso. I mean, get the pump, the breast pump, get the milk, and then put it in the bottle, warm it for him. My mom will feed him at night, and I'll just sleep.
So are there only pros to that, so there's like cons as well?
Especially with him, because I'm thinking now your baby is here, you've been super excited.
But remember I told you about the distance, So because we're not far from my parents, he was able to go to work, come back and see us. He saw us almost every day.
Okay, but did you feel that was enough, Tim?
Yeah. I mean, I was happy that she's got
I think also like it's enough. I think it's enough.
Yes.
But I think what I'm trying to establish is, if you were to be given an option where you say, okay, baby comes home, you start spending time on day one with the baby and just her, and let's just maybe put aside the thing of healing and whatever. So between the two, which one? Maybe let's not compare the two.
Let me be honest.
Yeah.
On the day when, I mean, like I said, we speak, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But on the day of when she left the hospital.
Yes.
She's like, I need to go home, like to her parents' home, to go and show the baby to her sister.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, why do you have to go today? Why can't you go today? You see, so I wanted, the baby to go past the house. So you see, there was, as much as I was happy that she's going to get help, but that thing you just trying to build something.
That's what I'm coming
so there was that feeling of, okay, so now you say we are hamba. But you see, but it happened for like a split second. Like we spoke, man, and now she's excited. Oh my God, show my baby to my sisters. Because they're home waiting for the baby. My feelings, so it happens, but there was that understanding of she needs help. And over time, guess what? I was enjoying time alone at home.
And getting
cry, things like that. So it was quite nice.
I'm actually trying to think, like, because we always glorify this thing of, not even glorify, but we say like as first time parents, you wake up, they being sleep deprived, post about it on social media. But I've said before that there's no reward for suffering. So is there, please guys comment on the comment section, maybe there's something that I'm missing. I don't think there's any benefits. If there's someone who's gonna take the baby and you're still with the baby, you can see the baby anytime, and while you're recovering you can just see the baby and still like heal yourself, recover. I think that's good, honestly.
It starts already in hospital. You don't sleep with your baby. The nurses actually take the baby away while you rest, immediately after the the C-section. And then they feed him or her, and then bam, is like next to you now. So it happens, the whole health thing starts immediately, it's better. So
Mom, if you're watching this video,
do the things. Come on. I almost said be a good mom.
And there's another thing that I think we forgot to mention. If you want your baby here and your husband here, that's where you give birth to. Well, Natalie King is what's this? depression, postpartum depression.
Oh yes.
Because now you are tired. You know, imagine when you come from work, you're so exhausted. Mara, there's this demand for your energy, for your time. You get upset or you get tired. You can even lose your cool. You know,
in that process.
So, like help, you know, from your parents or anyone, even a nanny, is very important because it allows you to rest and recover. Once you're well recovered, you are able to give love, receive the baby well, and even enjoy the presence of the other people.
That's true.
You know?
I'm gonna ask though, did you experience any mom guilt? Because we had a nanny, but I had mom guilt. I felt like I'm the one who's supposed to be doing that. Like I would watch Pule, but we'll be like, I think I'm the one who's supposed to be bothering him. Did you experience that?
Maybe a little bit. But
Yeah.
Oh, I love myself too much, eh?
Yeah.
No, not too much. I think there was a point where I felt like I was strong enough to start bathing the baby. And even told my mom that I think we're okay now. Before I go back to my house, can I sleep with just the two of us? So I have like
that's a very nice transition.
so I can see if I can manage being with him. You know. I know that you're just in the next room. If I need help, you can always come. So I think it was there a little bit, but I love getting help.
Yo, that's so good. Cause like I had help like the first few weeks when Pule was around. I struggled. I remember when I told my husband, I said, I'm tired. I was crying. I said, I'm tired. And then he said, that's why Kule is here.
Yes.
I know, but like...
So you can rest. So you can rest because now you need to take care of yourself so that you are able to take care of the baby.
Yes. That's that.
And once I decided to let go of the guilt. I still have it on. I still have the guilt. But like now, it's better. Like I'm able to sit here and shoot for YouTube and not think about, oh my god, I was at church. Now I need to spend time with Lulo. Oh guys, this is great. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is nice.
Do you feel like that help was enough?
Yeah, with my mom at that time. At that time it was more than enough.
Yeah.
And now I didn't do anything. Like she even did laundry.
Wow.
I mean, like, when I had to go back to my house, I had to think about, kind of need to do the laundry for the baby. My mom did all of that. She would do the laundry and the baby. I don't know where she got the energy from. After not sleeping with the baby through the night, morning comes, she makes soft porridge for me. Put some dog holes about the beast. You know?
Look at us, we're just here like, wow. Okay, when you got home now, how was that though?
So now when we got home, we didn't have a nanny. So the plan was, because I was on maternity leave for 4 months, I obviously spent the first month at home. The plan was not to get a nanny until I go the last month before I go back to work. So obviously so I can train her and get her to be ready or know how to manage the baby when I won't be there. So it was now a little bit tricky. I think there were points where I felt like I'm overwhelmed. Because now he goes to work, I'm left with the baby the whole day. I must make sure the house is clean. I must cook when he comes back from work. And I was like, this is too much. So but then we started trying to manage it because obviously I was still breastfeeding at that time. So what we did was 4 o'clock. He takes the baby. 4 o'clock I need to sleep. Before he goes to work, I need 3 hours of sleep. So then he will at 4 o'clock he'll make sure, because my baby never used to sleep. He will sleep like about 2
a.m.
Yes. And then wakes up at 4. So that's why we did the whole 4 o'clock shift. So 4 o'clock he'll sleep early, and then I'll manage the baby. But 4 o'clock I need to sleep. So 4 o'clock he takes the baby and then I sleep.
How did before you even continue, because that one
that's where we argued. Because I was like, at least take the baby at this time. And then I started at this
time. How do you approach the 4 o'clock thing?
No, it was just it isn't that he woke up at 4. The baby woke up at 4 and after sleeping on me at 2, you understand that I would have been up with him the whole night. Because obviously he was going to work the next day. I was not gonna expect him to share the time with me 50-50 or something. So he needed to get more. No, I'm just saying.
That's why we argued. They come saying 50-50. I'm like, I never said
Just give me 2-3 hours of sleep, then it's fine. Then you can go back to. Sometimes I know he'll sleep even from that 4. But no, I'm saying the baby will sleep. But I just knew that it's your time. I can just sleep.
That's important.
And I think what we were trying to get the baby to sleep in his room.
Yeah.
So you will find me just busy cuddling him there, and then we'll come into the room and be like, baby, okay, let me take the baby so you can sleep. So he will even take him to another room. Take him to another room so I don't even hear him cry, so I can sleep properly.
Nice. Wow. Do you know, were you reading books or anything? Because it sounds like you did well. Some of us, bro. Like when I look back now at certain things, I'm like, you know what, I should have been more considerate, you know, and I should have listened more as well. Because I think there's certain things that are not going to come to you naturally. And let's be honest, guys, mothers are the ones that actually go through like most of these things.
True.
So I think the best thing for us as guys is to just make sure that you listen to whatever they have to communicate with you. And if there's anything that you're not sure about, just listen to her and then try and work with her. I think that's the best that we can do as gents.
Definitely.
So now
marriage.
The baby's here. You have to cook, you have to clean. You and the bundle of joy.
Bundle of joy, physical changes have happened. You've gone through some emotions. Things obviously would have changed a little bit. How did that affect your marriage? If it did affect it in any way?
Of course it did.
All right.
Of course, having a new person, it will definitely change your marriage. Or rather, not change, affect your marriage.
Yeah, of course. You know, the intimacy part.
He just started that one.
It takes a second place because now there's a newborn here. You know, he's now taken, you know, all the mother's attention. So Jengen daughter, you have to sort of like special. You know,
you know, if you've cooked, you make sure the house is clean. And you're like,
that's the best.
You just want to sleep. You know, you don't have time to. So it's it definitely had an impact, and we just had to adjust. You know, certain things that we will do anytime, anyhow.
Anyway.
Now you must change. Now you must change. It can't be random. It can't be
spontaneous.
There are certain I want to during the day. You know. Now it's more like it's 4 o'clock. Okay, 5 o'clock before the house. You know, everything now goes, you know, by script. But it's joy, but it's nice.
It's not a complaint. It's just something that has sort of shifted.
But because you guys had discussions before you had a baby, was he the father that you expected him to be, like he was gonna be? Were your expectations met?
He's been an amazing dad. He's been an amazing dad. I mean, there's certain things that I didn't really expect him to do. But he did. I mean, like he changes the baby's nappy. He doesn't call me and say, "Ooh, someone is number 2." Obviously, there are certain things that he doesn't really do. I think he can do. Because I've seen what he can do. But there's something he still doesn't do, and I don't know why. But anyway, he does a lot to support the baby, and also trying to sustain our marriage. Because I always say to him that we were there, like it was us before this baby. So we need to always try to make time for us. So that, I think maybe going back to the question that you asked about being romantic time. I'll be the one who always says, "Baby, we need to go out. You know, we need to do this. We need to do this." And And then what man to be okay, maybe we need to take the child to Gogo, take the baby to Gogo so we can have just one night alone, So he will even come up with those suggestions of okay,
I love
just to just so we can have just some time to ourselves.
Oh, it sounds like he I think where he's winning, he listens.
Yes.
He listens. I think that's where he's winning the most. Yeah.
He's teachable.
That's what I'm getting from this.
No, he listens. He at first he'll do things the way he thinks.
Yes.
And then sometimes I don't even say.
Yeah.
I don't say. Sometimes I don't say. I'll just give him that look.
Yeah.
Then he'll know what you.
Okay.
Damn, I'm not supposed to do that. I can't say anything because my face, you guys are bad. I can't pretend when I get annoyed, my face. So we can see. But I think I'm not saying that we're doing it 100% well, but we're doing our best to protect our marriage. Let's try to go on holiday. Like, Mama, he's his mom, so my mom will call him Ma, and then his mom will call him Mama. So she stays. So she stays in Pumalanga. So sometimes when we go visit her, we'll make it like a little getaway. So then we will leave the baby with my mom. We go see her. We spend the day with her. We go sleep somewhere, and then we come back and see her the following day. So we try to do that.
This is beautiful. And did you your expectations in terms of the kind of mother she was gonna be like when you had those talks? Did she change anyhow? No, I didn't expect. I was expecting you to do 1, 2, 3. Now it's not balancing.
I think being surrounded by women also helps.
Okay.
So my mom, my sisters, her mom, her sisters. She told me about her sister who's got 2 boys now, and she learned. She was the rich aunt to them. So I think she learned a lot from them. And I think that sort of took away all the expectations. So I think she's doing quite well. So,
but
I didn't have too many expectations. I just believe that she's got it.
She's got it.
And it also happens instinctively.
Yes.
The word. So, I think she just embraced it, and with the help of Uma, just things to the next level.
But Uma,
but guys, I think also when you have she mentioned the fact that I've got nephews, right? So because we at my house with that family, we're always together, we do everything together. Even when my sister, her kids are they're like a year apart. So when she needed a lot of help from us. So we were there. There was a point where I would babysit her child, sleep with the baby. Where I would even hear him cry when I'm not even here. When I'm here. After he's gone back to his mom's house, I was still hear him cry, and I'm like, the baby's not here. So that experience, having babies around, obviously it's a different game. It's completely different. Because mom, we set up my wife.
Okay, but you mentioned something about expectations as well, and to say that you mentioned that look, there's things that he's doing or he was doing that you're not really expecting. So would you say then that you didn't really speak about expectations, or you just didn't really have much expectations, or the expectations that you had was just he actually he met and then he even tried to top it up?
I think he met my expectations. Being a supportive husband. And also I was even saying to him that he's not a supportive dad. He's being a father. He's being a father. It's not like I'm helping my wife. We are doing this thing together. We're doing this together.
And life, so everything.
And I'll just give you an example with the chores, right? Interesting topic about the chores. I've accepted that there are chores that he can't do. We've spoken about it.
It won't happen.
It won't happen. So it's not happening, and I'm just choosing to let it go and allow him to do other things that I almost want to say finds pleasure or it excites him more to do. So I'll leave those things for him to do, and then I'll also do the ones that irritate me if they're not done. So I think
Oh, it's beautiful. I think we've come to an end of the video. But before we end it, we're just gonna ask you guys to share words of wisdom to people who are expecting or first-time parents. Or even us, because I've learned a lot, honestly. Like, if we're planning to have another baby, like, what would you say, like, to first-time parents? Yeah, first-time parents.
Okay, so I think I'd say take care of yourself.
Okay.
Never forget you, because you need to be okay to take care of the baby. You know, take care of yourself. And how you take care of yourself is accepting the help that people offer. So if you've got a relative or anyone close by who's offering to help you, accept the help. Don't let mom guilt. Don't stay in that role. It's not fair. You love your baby doesn't mean that you love your baby any less. You know. And also, if you feel like you're drowning, ask for help as well. Ask for help. I'm one person who always. I know it sounds selfish, but I will choose myself because I need to be okay to take care of anyone around me. To take care of my family, to run my household, I need to be okay emotionally, mentally. I need to be okay physically, so take care of yourself. During your pregnancy, I know sometimes some pregnancies are not easy. I mean, with my pregnancy, I was hospitalized at 8 weeks. So even though that we were going to lose the baby, it was not easy. So I had to like slow down. I'm cleaning and doing all these things. So I had to slow down. I was put on bed rest, and I had to take care of myself so I can be able to nurture this person inside of me. You know? So take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Shoosh. That's a word for somebody.
So on my side is there's books, people are talking, everyone is giving you advices. Allow yourself to be yourself. You know, you can make mistakes. This is a journey. You know, you are learning from this person how they interact with you. You are also learning, you know, about your partner, the situation. So be yourself, forgive yourself, be open-minded, and have a big heart, because there's a lot going on, you know, and we're trying to, you know, build this culture as a family. You know? A lot of people will come in, like I said, with so many things. This is how we do it. No. Learn from how we do things. Listen to each other. You know, because sometimes it's all about, babe, and what can I help you with? You know, what can I help with? I don't know. So, you know, because what I would do sometimes, I would wake up, you know, before I it would be like a, you know, a competition. You know, I would wake up. Sometimes I would think, okay, maybe we'll be bad. I would wake up 1 o'clock, you know, especially now that load shedding. I'd wake up, you know, maybe the next hour or so, 30 minutes, a month is over, right? Because the baby's gonna wake up. So just be creative. And also don't forget about intimacy. You know, find intimacy anywhere. You don't have to big skies. Intimacy happens anywhere, anytime. You just
any chance you get it.
Any chance you get. You don't have to plan with 8 o'clock. No. Don't put too many rules on yourselves. You know, just allow yourselves to be yourselves, and that's how you grow together.
Can I confess? Thank you. You know, one thing now that you know, like he's really been talking, and you can see that this is something that he really is living. I think I've learned a lot. Personally, I've learned a lot. I've learned about being available, listen. As I'm talking now as a man and as the father, be available, listen, and also be there. Be there, because I think sometimes you just thinking, she's just whining, it can't be that bad, and all those things. But if you avail yourself and you are teachable, because you actually mentioned something about being teachable. This is something that I'm really taking forward with our upcoming babies. And I'm gonna do better. You know, I'm really gonna do better, and that's actually the reason why we decided to do this series, because we were supposed to just do like a parenting update just on our own, but we said, you know what, there's actually layers to this thing. Therefore, we would love to hear other couples their journeys, which is why we are having these couples that are just sharing their stories on this. We're not just fishing for indaba zabantu, you know, we're really trying that we are hoping that someone out there is really gonna get the help that they didn't even know that they needed. So elenemfam, thank you so much.
Thank you. I've learned so much today, and thank you so much for coming. We really love you and appreciate you taking out your time. By the way, they're doing this for free.
Just in case, I was wondering, did you talk about payment?
Anyway, thank you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And click on the notification bell and the all option.
And the thanks button.
Thanks button, so that we can get some money to pay our guests when they're coming through. The reason why you need to press on the notification bell is so that you can get notified every time we post such valuable content. Sometimes you might not really relate to the video, but share it with your friends so that they can be empowered. elenemfam, may the God,
may your neighbors respect you.
Family embrace you.
Troubles neglect you.
And God bless you.
Bye.
May your pain be champagne.
I will, okay.